Now, today, the Montgomery County Department of Transportation is letting young safety advocates take over their social media platform. So let's learn a little bit more about it. I'm joined by Program Coordinator Dewan Morris, two of the advocates as well. Skylar and Kiana, got everybody with us today. Good to see you all. Skylar, I want to start with you. First of all, why did you want to be a part of this?
Well, I had three main reasons for wanting to participate in this program. The first reason was because I wanted to promote traffic safety, and roadside injuries were the leading cause of deaths. And the young people are disproportionately represented, so I wanted to promote the traffic safety. And the second reason why was because I wanted to develop skills. So throughout the entire project, I learned a lot about leadership skills, and I was also the lead ambassador for the social media group, so I learned a lot about social media as well. And the third reason why was because I wanted to learn about traffic safety itself. Throughout the project, I learned that there were many different ways on handling traffic safety. For example, I could improve the safety of drivers, or I could improve the safety of pedestrians, or I could improve the safety of a combination of both.
These are all great reasons. Kiana, I wanted to ask you a little bit more about how you're going to execute this, right? So you learn a little bit about the program. Now you have to find a way to creatively share that message with others, youth and otherwise. So how are you going to do that through the posts, and what's the plan there? Anything particular you're looking forward to?
So yeah, we created like a bunch of posts, like just us, like the adults didn't have anything to do with it really. And we had to decide what we were going to talk about and the different safe system approaches. And then we had to do outreach, was especially hard because a lot of the times people don't take kids seriously and they don't really respond. So you have to keep badgering. And I think that's really an important skill. And then we had to decide what platforms we were going to put the social media posts on and how we were going to put our posts depending on what the target audience would be. So we would have posts more for adults and more for teens. And I think that every post was very important. I don't think it would be the same without one post, but I do think in this new day of age with social media that we can do so much more. And I think that you always see like numbers and charts, but you never have a face to connect it with, so people don't take it as seriously. So I think that I was able to connect with people. I was able to interview them with their stories, their personal stories, people in my school, my age, and in my grade that I talked to every day, and I didn't even know that they had been going through traumatic experiences like this on a daily basis and just not talking about it. So being able to just like share people's stories and have a face to go with these is just, I think, very important. And I think everyone needs to understand that this does impact a lot of people's lives.
Such a great learning experience for everybody. Dewan, I'm guessing you included. Props to you for opening this up to the younger generation. What did you learn from working with them?
Yeah, definitely. It was an amazing experience working with these young people, just seeing how many ways we can really get the message out about traffic safety. I've learned so much from these young people. I grew up where I thought I knew everything about just Facebook, but working with these young people saying there's so many other platforms, so many other ways that we can get the message out in a creative and energetic way. So working with these people, young people, definitely showed me more about TikTok and Instagram and how to do things creatively to show people how to get traffic safety messaging out in a really, really creative way. So definitely kudos to these young people. They're so creative, they're so talented, and definitely our new age of getting the ball rolling and getting traffic safety out on the map.
Yeah, it's a great way, like you said, to reach people in different ways, maybe reach more people that you wouldn't before. Skylar, I want to come back to you because do you want to keep trying to spread the message now? Because I'm guessing maybe this is the kind of topic that you just didn't discuss that much in school before. Now, do you want to continue to focus on it?
I'm pretty sure I would like to continue focusing on it because actually in school we did a bit of a project on ways we could improve traffic safety around our neighborhood. So I think it would be a very great idea if we continue doing this.
All right, Kiana, what about you?
I think that a lot of kids don't really take it seriously and they just want to be cool and jaywalk. But I think that I've now realized how important it is to just educate people, because I can be an advocate and I can make other people advocates, so we can just stop these preventable situations from impacting more and more people.
No doubt about it. Dewan, real quick, if folks want to follow along throughout the day, what is the handle for the social media? What's your where can they find you?
We're asking everyone, please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at MCDOT Now. We have some creative posts. We're trying to get the message out to prevent injuries and save lives, to get to our Vision Zero goal, 0 deaths and 0 injuries by 2030. Follow us at MCDOT Now.
All right, MCDOT Now throughout the day today. Look for some creative posts. Hey, thank you all for joining us. DeJuan, Skylar, Kiana, it's a pleasure talking with all of you this morning.